It's all right, you go
I
ahead.
was just rest me.
It's all right.
Weary back. Well, spondylosis, so I can't stand it.
Your face. Who's done that? Who's done that for you? It's wonderful. Let's have a look at this. Oh, I could do with that on mine, couldn't I? Make an occasion of it with that. Good morning, everyone. Morning.
I think we might be all right to stand outside.
Body wet as it won't kill him. Hello, are you alright?
Yeah.
Well, welcome everybody. It's nice to see you all here, and thank you to the Mayor for coming on such a miserable morning.
No, it's not fine.
Hello there. Shall I have a glass of this?
We're here to commemorate
Well, I've been up before the photographs have happened.
Oh, right.
A glass of coffee or something before the
All
photographs
right,
happened.
right, that's fine. Is everybody out? Is everybody here?
So,
We're here to celebrate the restoration of the Shibden Mill clock. Shibden Hall Clock.
I'm ready to check out.
Excuses.
Is that where you're heading?
It was first suggested about 10 years ago by Mark over there.
Hello.
That we repair the clock. It hadn't worked for 14 years. But at that time we didn't have the funds to do anything, so it was put to one side. And then last year Chris Booth suggested again that we try and have the clock repaired. So Richard McFarlane got Smiths of Derby to come and have a look at the clock. They gave us an estimate, and it was a good job that we were all sat down at the time because it was for £7,170.
3 pence.
And we did agree to pay it because it was something that we really believed in and we really wanted it to be done. And the council paid £3,000, which was the cost of having the scaffold erected. So the clock was duly taken away and mended and came back in working order with a new hand, which the hand was on missing. The whole frame of the clock had been twisted over the years, and so instead of being able to mend it with the mechanical works, we had to incorporate an electrical works. But this meant that the clock didn't have to be wound up every week, so that worked out quite well really. And the clock now chimes on the hour, and it sounds absolutely beautiful. And it looks superb, I think you'll agree.
I do. I can hear it down the valley. Does it carry?
Not too loud, you can hear it all
No.
down the hall and in the woods.
No, it doesn't.
Doesn't go all the way down.
No.
The sound only carries down.
Probably as well, actually.
Yeah, I do remember it when it used to go before. But
So the money was raised by Shibden's Friends Group, and we're a small group, and the money that we raise is from tombolas, cake stalls. Goodness me, how many cakes, scones and biscuits have we made over the years, and bottle stalls. And we hold those at the craft fair here at the hall. But our main source of income is through the duck food, which we sell in the cafe. That was originally, we had decided to do it originally just to get the bread out of the lake and clean the lake up. And that's worked really, really well because the lake's lovely now, and I think we've got the best fed duck population in Calderdale. They all look really healthy and happy. So that works very well for us, but it does take a lot of work by the ladies. The duck feed pump needs filling up at the cafe 2-3 times a week. So it's a big commitment for the ladies of the group. So that's our main source of income. The income that we raise over the years, we bought swings for the playground and an inclusive play roundabout. We've had a wooden play train made, and that's next door to the cafe. We've had various seats and picnic tables made
Sculptures.
to place around the hall and the park.
And some of the sculptures.
With the wood sculptures, thank you, Mark. Yes, we've had the wood sculptures carved with a chainsaw at various places around the park. We've taken the broken concrete paddling pool up. That was a terrible eyesore, and nothing could be done with it. So that's been taken up, filled with soil, and we've planted a hotbed of perennial flowers in its place. That's the heart of Shibden. It's in a heart shape, and we call it the heart of Shibden, and that's really, really lovely in summer. Last year, the ladies who came to build the stone exhibition came from all over the world. David Griffiths designed a sculpture to commemorate Anne Lister, and they came and did a beautiful job of the stone carving, and we made a little alpine bed just in the corner of the dry stone wall, which is really pretty. What else have we done?
The Arboretum.
The Arboretum. Yes, that was the old pitch and put that nobody wanted to take it over, so it was standing there doing nothing, and we decided that we'd buy some ornamental trees. So we've got magnolias, acers, cherries, really lovely trees in there, and 2 benches as well in there. So that's coming along nicely. Every year the trees just get a little bit bigger and a little bit more blossom, so they're looking lovely.
What about the space?
The tree
the
for the
space for use that you've already raised money for. You know, you've raised money through space, renting out space. What was that? I'm quite interested in that.
Renting out space?
Yeah, was it space for use? Something at the side of the cafe? Have you used any of that?
Well, we used the space to put the play
The
tray
play
on.
tray?
Maybe that.
Yes,
Is that-
yeah,
is
there
that
was
what-
a space
Yeah.
that was redundant, and we put the play tray
That's the thing.
yeah.
That's full of little children. They scrum all over it and have imaginary journeys on the play tray, and that's worked really well. And yes, we had the Jubilee tree. We bought a Jubilee tree for the Queen's Jubilee, so that's in the park as well. And then our latest project, the clock, our most expensive one. So we've got to work very hard now to replace the funds that we've used. There are only 7 ladies in the Friends group. There were 8 until late last year when one of our lovely members, Sue Naylor, left us. So there are 7 of us now to do a lot of this work, and we'd love to have some new members. Some young new members. So if any of you young new members, any young people, we'd love you to join us. So thank you all very much for coming. It's lovely to see you all here. And thank you again to the Mayor for
No
coming.
problem, no problem.
And when you're ready.
Yeah, I just want to say good morning, everybody. And thank you so much for inviting us today. Truly is a privilege, especially surrounded by such wonderful surroundings. But I was totally interested there, especially with the ladies, you know, the friends of ladies. I did read it was 8, and I'm sorry to hear it's gone down to 7.
It was.
Yeah, that have achieved so much. You know, not just the clock, everything else that you all do. There's somebody that does a lot of, you know, raising money for a certain donation or, you know, a certain project, something like that myself. I know the hard work and the dedication and the time that takes. So I want to say, well done. You've achieved such, you know, phenomenal things such as the clock, which is now going to go on forever and ever. And first and foremost, it's got to be the fact that we've preserved another piece of important history, haven't we?
Yeah.
You know, I say we, you have done that as well. But yeah, I'm always interested in new ideas of how to raise money, because that's what I do as well. So I do know the hard work. But I would just want to say a huge thank you to you all, but not forgetting Richard McFarland as well, who outsourced that repair company as well. So it's there for many, many years. And I'd just like to say a big cheers. I'll have my glass back now, Jim. The full one.
Full one, please.
And just a good biscuit. Would you like me to? Yeah. Look, don't anybody call the police. I have sharps in my hand.
Don't fancy the reception. There.
That Roger sharps. Always. Are you coming? Is anybody coming in?
We get all the ladies in.
Yeah, all the ladies in. Come on, ladies, it's your day.
We need to stand behind
Yes.
the ribbon.
I'll hold that.
One of our ladies is
Yes, don't worry, I shall wait.
right.
I'm not very steady on my feet. You're my staff.
About certain ideas of fundraising. Because I've done a year of, and we've got two different charities.
Come on, can you just come forward a little bit?
Right, okay.
Yes, yes, and Ellen Silver Band, yeah.
I'm going round the back. And then I'll go round the back.
And it's mine.
It's a residential,
Such a worthy charity. All charities and all donations. And it worked for people like, you know, like yourselves, your volunteers and all that. You know, time that you give. I know.
Look, all these cameras turned on us.
You're famous. Take your moment.
Yes, yes.
Like, I didn't know all this was going on.
Oh, sorry.
No, that's all right. We could do a couple of photos before the chimes. Can I ask that we sort of spread out, come out a little bit this side, and a little bit that side, because otherwise I won't see you. No, you stay where you are. I'm trying to get so I can see them behind you. So come forward a bit, everybody.
This time of year.
Excuse me.
I might look like I'm listening.
Okay. Let's see you there. Just come in just a little bit more.
I'm not going to snip it straight. When do you want me to snip?
Okay.
On the chime, shall I snip? Yes?
There's no need to cut it now.
One.
Lovely. Nice big smiles, everybody. Fantastic. As for the courier, sorted.
Right, that's lovely. I now declare this clock and this whole...
Can we do a video? Oh, sorry.
Yes?
Can we all have a go at
Yes, raise your glasses. Raise your glasses, ladies.
And gents.
I now declare the whole fully fitted clock.
Hey!
I'm obviously not very
I'm not. No, which? Folk obviously knows.
Oh, yes, I'm okay. You're doing okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, just on the phone.
How are you, man? Oh, no, wrong with that.
Dressed in the weather.
Nothing with that. So you're going to be joining the ladies in fundraising? Let Mum and Dad pin it in. Where's Mum and Dad?
Oh, we can
coming up to the UK, aren't they?
We are.
Just to explain, they're two visitors, and they were asking a bit about the history of the hall. I thought, I'm the wrong guy to ask you. And I said, it's about the renovation of the clock, and he looked at it and said, oh, that's marvellous.
You know, nobody really realises that it was originally a Druid house. Yes. And that's one of the things.
Well, I
that
came here as a child. I came here as a child, and that's back in the 60s. And we just took it for granted. But the work that's gone on here over the last few decades is frightening, really. Well, not frightening.
There's a lot.
It's a good thing.
Yeah,
Frighteningly good, should I say.
There's still a lot more to come out, not just with the Enlister, but a lot more history about this place.
Well, Enlister's one part, a major part of it. I get that, but the whole hall itself.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
The idea that we've got something preserved from all those years ago. Isn't it?
We noticed only just before they did the work on the windows that there's spells in the top of half of them, and when we did the research on them, the protection spells.
Right.
And that they're built into the walls, and that was Anne Lister that had designed that as well. So she was into a lot more than people are realising. And she also, this used to be, this used to be, they've renamed this path going past the hall Radcliffe Way, or it looks like it's been called that. When we were children, we used to call this Serpent's Lane. And so it was just something that you'd heard someone else say, and when you look at the tower,
you could see.
When you look at the tower, what she had built, because she had this tower built, there's actually a serpent on it.
Right.
Got
and
two heads.
The name.
Well, no. If you look at the cascade, the waterfall, that's actually the serpent's head.
Right.
So you've got the cascade that was a waterfall. When you look at it, you've got the stone tongue. You've got the archway for the mouth. You've got the water that would have represented the tongue as well.
So it is all based around.
And that's what Anne Lister had. This is the thing. Anne Lister's gardener was supposed to have designed that, but it goes further than Anne Lister. That's the weird thing about it. Come on, 12. It's past 12. That's not really.
Bong. Bong. Bong.
Did you get a receipt?
It's not Joe.
That's not good.
I mean, that's how big a job I would do.
The clock is a minute past, isn't it?
Oh dear.
Something has to always go a little bit awry.
There's just a slight technical hitch with that prediction.
Yeah.
Right, so just get compensation.
So where's the other?
If you wanted it to be here a couple of 100 years.
Yeah. Will it be at the museum or will it be?
Well, if I turn this off, it'll chime. Anyway, what's your?